When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, vice Q-tip, Alicia Heed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all the Top Gun, shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please, let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, breaking, wait. All the jack, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all the jack. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all the jack. Straight to your dome. We coming straight to your dome, bringing all you ruckus to all you rap. Boy Scouts who I be, flip mode is the squid dog. Bust the rhymes, break it down like this. Yo, which, throw my flow.
We welcome you to Patriot Place and a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough, Massachusetts. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the New England Patriots. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olson. Glad you are joining us for this one. And off we go from Foxborough. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup, and we are all set to go, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the New England Patriots. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson. As strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Looking to throw. May. Got a man. It's the rookie out of the 3rd round. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 22-yard line.
And even though this is a top 5 rushing offense, and we see this especially early in the game, they're going to do their best to keep you honest. They don't want you getting in the habit of stacking the box, so that's a good throw there, and they're able to come up with the first down.
And they go play action with May. Diggs crossing the field and bringing it in. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Henderson. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Trevion Henderson, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Patriots are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Looking to put a drive together. Operating from the gun, Penix. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They'll throw with Penix. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he's taken down, able to slip across the 35. 12 yards is the pickup, good for a first down for the Falcons.
First down, Atlanta.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And looking to throw, Penix. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's Penix. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
At the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 32-yard line.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
They'll try to throw again. Here's Penix. Targeting. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
It's a loss of 11 on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
At the 14-yard line.
Crazy. Hey, what's that? 5.
Now the pitch to Henderson. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always say, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe them. And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3 and out.
Agnew now to return. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football is certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it, and if we do, we've got a chance to put points on the board.
Only 3 there on the screen at 2nd down. When you look at this Patriots defense, they find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now Penix. And he is caught. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 23. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Throwing again, Penix. Bryant has it. He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power. And it gives him a nice pickup. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll make it second down. To the air, Penix. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Looking to throw, Penix. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Harrison Bryant, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Here's May. Now he'll tuck this and run. This is caught. And the Patriots are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
They'll throw with May. Touchdown! Hunter Henry. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Let's go now. Go.
On 3rd down, Penix from the gun. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And the Patriots take over.
At their own 28-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. He pitches it out to Stevenson. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
The Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Play action, May. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Jalen Walker in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. Throwing here is May. That's complete. Demario Douglas with it. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
To throw, it's May. They set up the screen for Henderson. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains.
And this pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already gotten home a few times here in the first half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got to fool them. Screen passes like that and take a little steam out of what's been a relentless rush so far.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 36.
To the air, May. Throw right side, taken in by Gibson. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
8 yards on the
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing. It'll be a loss of 5 there as the safety blitz lines up, paying off.
brings up 3rd down and 7.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. From the shotgun, May with it. Short pass caught by Henry. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 23. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. Escapes the defender. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Ramondre Stevenson, a 23-yard run. And the Patriots have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. The extra point now for Borregales. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Patriots 21, Falcons 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
2nd and 2. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. From the shotgun, it's Penix. Open man is Mingo, complete. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Look at the big man rumble, and all the way down to the 5. That goes for a gain of 31. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. To throw again is Penix. Touchdown, Falcons! Bijan Robinson, as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. They'll throw now on the final play. Going deep for Diggs. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And looking to throw, Penix. He's got his man, London, right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Penix. Now he's going to step up and run. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts, because he definitely needs some assistance.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's Penix. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And sneak attack. They're going to run for it. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool them. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. So a definite surprise there. They try to fake punt, but this time it's going to blow up in their face, CD.
Yeah, it certainly has. And look, I understand what they're trying to do. They're trailing right now, probably trying to generate some momentum. But that felt like one of those go-for-broke type of a plays in a situation where I don't know that they needed to do that. They still have opportunities, and in this case, they took a chance, and it backfired.
Looking to throw, May. And Diggs has it. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Number 8, Stephon Diggs. It's a gain of 4. Brings up
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. Excellent placement, and off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. So what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, partner. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. Now Penix. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it's 2nd down.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
He's up to 88 yards receiving in the ball game now, and he's got a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll throw with Penix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And his throw here is incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
They'll look to throw again. And this pass broken up. The contact well-timed there, and now 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now. On presumably to punt, though he did complete a pass earlier. So the punt rolls out of bounds, and they'll have pretty good field position here up near the 40-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Straight ahead, Gibson. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They've got his man, complete. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10, down at the 33. Out of the gun, a run with Henderson. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. Throw left side, complete. That's Douglas. And he will have the Patriots first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's May. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
And they've used him in the passing game to great effect so far. And here they get it to him again on the screen. And it turns into a nice positive play.
A give up the middle to Gibson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. They'll throw with May. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Andres Borregales is on for the Patriots field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
And the Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Looking to throw Penix. That's going to be caught by Pitts. Big strides, look at him go. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts, 60 yards. And the Falcons have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. They'll try and throw with Penix. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him. The Pats at the line, ready to go. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
Here's Stevenson. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 72 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Back to Stevenson on first down. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That's one they certainly wish they had back. A loss of 8.
Those big ends don't really care what the play call is. Big pass, RPO, handoff, whatever. Their job, get behind the line of scrimmage every play and run down whoever has the ball. Mission accomplished there.
From the shotgun, it's May. Open man down the field is Henry. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
From the gun, it's May. He's got it to Williams. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. On first down, it's Henderson. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Trevion Henderson with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Pats add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Point after, right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. To the air, Penix. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know that there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 24 yards. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on first and 10. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
of 4 yards.
They'll set up to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Keon White got in there for the sack.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coach, they always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. And they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. And that will be incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. May going to give it to Henderson. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The offense on 3rd down, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. To the air, May. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Andy Borregales on for the field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
And that is no good. He hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. This is 1st and 10. Mooney, the motion man right. Penix working out of the gun here. And that is incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Here's 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. Throwing again, Penix. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Kyle Pitts with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Falcons have got it back to within a score. They do tack on the extra point as well. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. And this is secured by the Patriots. And now looking at the clock here, they do have 2 timeouts, but even if they force a 3-and-out, they're going to have very little time remaining.
So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it because they can't just rely, as you noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They might not have any time to mount an attack, even if they do play it that way.
Hunter Henry with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots are on their way to a 9-0 start as they build on to their lead. extra point right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he won't quite make it to the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, it's Penix. And he goes down. It's a Patriots save. Here comes 2nd down. And looking to throw, Penix. That's caught by Pitts. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays,
and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Patriots are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Hey, what's that?
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Hey, what's that?
So this will wind up a victory for
Man, I got this swag. My head up to my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. Man, I got this swag. My head up to my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. When I serve, now I be surfing swag. I'm on him now.